how did you get into trading? Because that's where I first met you. That was the mic that now everybody knows the mic with Cult Fitness. I didn't know the mic from Cult Fitness because there was no Cult Fitness. Their money from their course. I've seen most of the traders now blow off an account in a couple of weeks, right? Yeah. But it's rare to see an actual trader that's not like fluff, right? And it's not losing it, and it's actually become successful, and you meet them in person. That's rare, I feel like.
So I always say this to people, right? These days, when somebody asks me what I do or what I did to get here, I'm embarrassed to say the word trader, okay? And here's why. It used to carry prestige with it, right? When I first started, right? 08, 09, 2010, all the way until 2020. When you said that you're a trader, or you're involved in stocks, you're a broker, people are like, wow.
So true.
But because of what happened with the beginning of the pandemic, and every single high school kid and their mother jumped into the game, right? And rode that wave up from 2020 until about, November 2024, give or take, right? They just kept riding this wave. You put $10 in, it was gonna grow, right? Almost guaranteed. So now you have all these people that are traders, right? And that gave birth to the scams, the courses, the people that know nothing about trading, but they saw an opportunity to sell bullshit to a bunch of people who also want to be traders, right? So now when you tell people that you're a trader, they automatically assume and think the last 5 years, right? Like this guy got in 2020, he had $100,000, he threw it in, it became $1 million because of NVIDIA, and that's it. That's why he has money, right? But I've been doing this since 2008. So we're talking about close to 20 years now, right? So I was trading when it was hard to trade, when there was volatility, when the markets were crashing, they were going up and down, things were different, right? There was no courses, there was no education outside of books, and if you had a good mentor to teach you this, right?
Intelligent investor.
Yeah, intelligent investor, yes, yeah. But I consider myself a legitimate trader. But because people don't know the difference, when I tell somebody I'm a trader, I feel almost embarrassed to say it, to utter those words.
Tell me the difference between traders now and OG traders like yourself.
So traders now are gamblers, okay, 100%. They have no formal skills. They don't know what they're doing. They just take some money and throw it at something, or buy a bunch of options, right? And they hope is what it is, right? They hope that it's gonna go up. And during the pandemic, 9 out of 10 times it was going up, right? So they were getting false confidence. They say, oh, see, I'm good, I'm right. I put money in this, it went up. I put money in this, it went up. I put money in this, it went up. Well, no shit. Everything was going up, right? I mean, it was impossible to lose money during that time. So now they have all this false confidence.
Yes, sir.
And that's what they start doing the courses, right? Oh, if I'm doing it, I can teach somebody else to do it, right? And it all worked for a little while because the market kept going up. But then when we started getting some of the crashes that came, right? That's when they were panicking. They didn't know what to do, right? That's when a good trader comes in and like, okay, I know how to get myself out of a situation. I know how to short. I know how to make money on the way down and on the way up. I can use the volatility to my advantage. So now reality is kind of sinking in. A lot of these people are fizzling off. You don't see so many of those day trading courses anymore.
No.
Right? People have caught on that the vast majority of them are bullshit and they're scams. You have all kinds of other courses now.
We're in different industries.
Yeah, exactly. For other industries, right? But the trading courses have died off. But the stigma is still there, right? A trader is now still associated with he got lucky, or he started a course, or he's a scam artist of some kind, right? So that's why I'm embarrassed to tell people I'm a trader, because that stigma, that
I see.
Right?
I don't think there's anything. I mean, when they see a grown man make multiple industry and become successful in multiple different industries like yourself, it's different than some little 18-year-old kid that got 25, 30 grand from a mom and dad and started doing,
Absolutely.
Started trading.
I agree with you to a certain degree, but a lot of people don't know my story. Right, so they don't know. They just see the fancy cars and the businesses and the lifestyle, and they don't know the story I'm sharing right now. Right, so this is actually an amazing.
I haven't even heard your full
we haven't
story.
Really talked about a lot of stuff, but that's why this is amazing, because I get to actually tell people what happened, how I got here, who I am, X, Y, and Z.